Hello VR space games lover from around the universe. Welcome back to my tiny corner in the galaxy. I am Miha, the VR space fan, and I am so excited about October news. October is my birthday and looks like I'm getting some luck with VR space games releases and the great amount of VR news in general. October is full of VR space games releases. I don't even know from where to start. Coming on 5th of October, not one but two VR space games. First, the release of Red Matter Remaster on PSVR2. Red Matter is an excellent space puzzle adventure with a touch of horror. It was released in 2018 by the fantastic and the most VR tech-savvy studio Vertigo Robot. Vertigo Robots are one of the best VR developers in the market. The way they release their games and the tech involved is crazy. Until now, Red Matter 2 is still the best looking game yet on PSVR2. The remaster of Red Matter 1 will include 4K texture, foveated rendering with eye tracking, native 90Hz with no reprojection. I can't wait to dive in, especially that I didn't play the PCVR1 version or the PCVR version yet. On the same day, 5th of October, Ghost Signal will also be out. Ghost Signal, a Stellaris game, is one of the highest rated VR games, released originally for Quest 2 by another highly respected studio in the VR industry, Fast Travel Games. Ghost Signal is a tactical roguelite VR space game set in the Stellaris universe. It features improved visuals, high resolution textures, improved lighting and upgraded anti-aliasing. There is also 2 extra ships and a relaxed difficulty mode. For the PSVR2 version, they also added a PlayStation Trophy support. I spent almost 10 hours on Ghost Signal PSVR2 and the PCR versions, and I can't wait to share with you my full review about this excellent game. This game is full of interstellar space battles. It's very addictive and it's very immersive and fun to play. I really enjoyed it. Ghost Signal is coming to PSVR2 and Steam VR on October 5 for $19.99. Next, also in October, coming to PSVR2 is Vertigo 2. Vertigo 2 is a single-player adventure built from ground up to VR. Deep underground, in the Catenary Reactor VII, you awake to finish your journey home. You will have to face bizarre alien flora and fauna from other universe. How fun is that? There are deadly androids and you try to determine who you can trust. Vertigo 2 is a marvelous game and I can't wait to dive into it on PSVR2. Vertigo 2 will launch on PSVR2 on October 24 by another highly respected studio, Zolbo Productions. Immediately after Vertigo 2 is Journey to Foundation release. Journey to Foundation is a role-playing VR space adventure that will take you to regions of space from the fantastic world built by Isaac Asimov. You play as an agent of the Commission of Public Safety, a shadow organization that maintains order in the Galactic Empire. You choose your own path in this game, and I have been following Articat, the developer of Journey to Foundation, closely. The amount of attention and care they are providing to this game is very promising. They made some demos to showcase the game, and they are introducing new game mechanics that takes advantage of VR in new ways. I am optimistic about this game and hopefully it will live up to the hype when I was able to get my hands on it and review it. Now, it's releasing so close to Vertigo 2, so let's see how it will go. Journey to Foundation is coming October 26 to PSVR2, Quest 2 and Pico, but no Steam VR version announced yet. There are also some VR space games that got announced and expected to release before the end of the year. A clone to Among Us called Spaceship Imposter VR looks cool and I'm gonna give it a try if I have time. Also, Among Us itself is also announced to PSVR2. Among Us PSVR2 release will have new tasks that's designed specifically for VR, new features that are reimagined for virtual reality like proximity voice chat and 3D cosmetics. Also, the PS5 blog post mentioned cross-play compatibility, which is great news for PSVR2 players. Now, a couple of VR space games were originally supposed to launch in October got postponed. One of them is Border Bots. It's a puzzle simulation game set on the future of Earth, where AI and bots are in full control of humanity. I posted a first impressions video about this very good game. You play as a human border agent, you interact and check over a variety of robots as they try to get through security. There is a very good story in this game and I can't wait to dive back in it. The game got delayed to 24 February 2024 and the reason for that is he wanted to release it on all platforms at once, PSVR2, Quest and PCVR in the same time. Additionally, Wallace and the Gromit in the Grand Getaway, instead of being released in September, got delayed until the end of the year. Its studio, Armadan Animation, announced Geministic instead, a mixed reality experience for Quest 3. To be honest, I'm getting concerned about Wallace and the Gromit, as for the game that was supposed to be released, there is a minimum information about it. But maybe they are just working on an upgraded bundle for Quest 3. Let's see, I'm still so excited for this game. Last but not least, with Quest 3 coming out in October and depending on my finance situation, I may be able to get my hands on one. I want to see if playing VR space games on a standalone Quest 3 can actually provide an experience close to PSVR2 plus PS5 or even close to Quest 2 plus high-end PC and cable. I have to test this and do a lot of comparison before I can get a conclusion to you guys. This is just in case I was able to get a Quest 3 to start with. Additionally, Steam also released Steam VR version 2.0. It focused mostly on improved VR store and integration with Steam Chat and voice chat in virtual reality. The Steam VR 2.0 is released in the same time that the rumors of the highly anticipated Valve Index 2 resurfaced again. Can this be a coincidence? We'll have to wait and see. And worth mentioning that for PSVR2 fans, Jim Ryan, the CEO of Sony Interactive, decided to retire after 28 years with Sony. I have natural opinions about Jim as he always seems so exhausted whenever he talks, but at least we have the PSVR2 because of him somehow. I just hope that the new CEO will pay more attention to PSVR2 and start releasing more first-party titles. All respect to Jim and wish him all luck in retiring. Now, for the channel, I'm happy to finally find a slot that I can commit to for a weekly Let's Play VR Space Games stream. I started with No Man's Sky Permadeath this week and I'm confident I can do now this every Thursday. This stream will be every Thursday at 12 PM EST, 6 PM Europe in October. This specific slot will be dedicated to Red Matter Remaster, Ghost Signal, Vertigo 2 and Journey to Foundation. In October, you should expect first impressions, full detailed reviews, videos, tips and guides about these 4 games. But additionally, my favorite time on YouTube, the reason I started this channel, the actual heart of my channel, and my weekly thank you to the No Man's Sky community, the No Man's Sky Wonders talk show in VR will air live regularly every Saturday as always at 1 PM EST, 7 PM Europe. New guests, new No Man's Sky experiences with my co-hosts Kim and Max. In September, I finally stabilized Elite Dangerous. I had some great time with it, but with this massive wave of new VR space games, I won't have much time to focus on it in October. But I have some serious plans for it in November, and I almost also finished my review of Star Tenders on PSVR2 and also my review of End Space on Quest 2, but again probably will publish them in November due to the crunch of new games coming in October. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like and subscribe to my new channel to get immersed in all things related to space in virtual reality. Thank you for watching and may your trips to space be filled with wonders, joy and discovery as mine.